We exist! I think. Oh, except we don't exist right. Look at me go. Hold on. Don't mind me. There we go. There we go. It's always one thing. Hi, Nave. Hi, Jay. I see we got everybody here. Why am I tiny? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is... God damn it. Ah. No, is this gonna really... Are we really doing all this crap? Okay, hold on. Let me go... Hold on, because I think if I... That's not right. Why is it so tiny? Why is it only taking up a portion of... God damn it, hold on. I don't know why this also affects VideoTube. That makes no sense to me why that affects how patch works on screen. I swear I had this fixed before, specifically for... No, that's not it. You know, I really thought... Give me that 5 seconds. See, because, like, it works fine for this. Can I duplicate this? Copy, paste. Put you down. Don't... No, not game audio. You leave that there. You leave that there. This one stayed. This one we're gonna call... Can I rename it? Please? Rename. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Sure. Actually, this is... Well, I don't want a display capture. That's why. Game frame. No, that's not it. Hold on. We're gonna get this. We're gonna... Game capture. Specific window. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And I need it to be bigger, please. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let me put it way down here. Now, hopefully this works? Question mark? Well, we almost had it. Hold on. We are almost in screen. Oh, well, upside it's now letting me actually move it around how I want, which is good. The patch... Okay, this we definitely need to rename, because this is a specific issue with Roller Coaster Tycoon, not... like every other game. Because patch is fine. Oh, Bingus, really? Did you have to fart? Patch is fine. Until I start the game again. So I think if we... Yeah, don't mind this guy. We're just gonna move him down here and we're gonna see what happens. Do I get shifted? Oh, I was so close. I gotta move him like 3 inches to, like, not even 3 inches, just a tidbit to the right. I swear, we got this. Hold on. I don't know why he's so dependent on what happens with my computer. I think it's just because the game is playing at a different resolution than my computer is. That's good enough for me. We exist. Cool. I am currently sick. So instead of work today, because I don't want to get all my grubby germs on the fursuit head, we're doing some more Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's been a hot minute. I don't really remember where we were or what we were doing exactly. Yeah, I've been sick for the last few days. I think it's because I was out in the cold and shit all weekend, so... We aren't laggy, right? We're running real good. Cool, everything looks like it's running good. That's nice. Even when we zoom in and there's all these little tiny people, we're not lagging. Even when we tell them to start moving. Yeah. I do remember, though. We have... This is... Space Cowboy Dino Land. So we got our space in the back. I think our cowboys are on the left. No, our cowboys are on the right, over here. And then... Actually, this might be space and the dinos. I don't know where's what. Hold on. Okay, so this section is space. This part is cowboy. Dino Land! And this is all Dino Land has for it right now, is this one surf ride. And I believe, Jay, I think you're in here. I'm not sure. Hold on. Do we have our staff? We do. We got Jay in here. Where is Jay? There's Jay. Our favorite little mechanic going to fix rides. Look at them. You're a ginger now. I can't rotate. How do... I've forgotten the... Oh, that's not it. Oh, God. There we go. That's how... Okay, I figured out how to rotate, guys. Well, you are now. You even have a mustache. You're basically just Harvey from Stardew Valley. Look at you. Look. You got the goggles and everything. I imagine those are your PPE for doing... God damn, our park is dirty. Where's our janitor? Do we have a janitor? Sweeping. Sweeping. You're sweeping up there. You're sweeping up there. You guys have, like... You do. The only section your job is to clean is the middle, and you fucking suck at it. Bro. You're fully trained in everything. Oh, hold on, I'm watching the birds. We have some house finches that are very insistent on stealing our window mesh. They're stealing the screen from our window. And I'm being nosy about it. They've been fighting the rose finches because they also want to steal our mesh. But that's what we got. So, we do have, for any new followers, we will rename, in fact, honestly, for any followers, we can rename peeps for. I just don't know who all my that's the hard part, is I don't know who all my followers are at this point, because it doesn't really show me. I might be able to... I wonder, how far back can I scroll? How far? Can I just see subs? No? Okay. I don't know. One of these days, I'll sit here, and I think I'll actually go through, and I'll rename tons of people to actually be followers in chat. But, for now, because I am sick and eepy, and not up for it, any new followers is what it's going to be. If you're a new follower... Hold on, I'm also realizing that chat, for some reason... Where's chat? Game frame, emotes. Bottom chat. Why is chat? Where's side chat? We don't get side chat no more? Well, you guys don't get side chat. Not for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's against the rules. It's not allowed. I'm busy being in the way of all of the important buttons. I was just wondering why it looked so weird on stream. Anywho's. Roller coasters. It's hard because I really don't... Oh god, we have a loan? We have a $4,000 loan that we're trying to pay. 20%? What asshole set that up? It was probably me. I probably set up my own stupid loan rates. Does this come in... Ooh. Does this come in spoopy? In space? No, it just is parachute drop. Ooh, my bad. I've got notifications going from apps. I'm gonna turn that off. Pounding surf. Oh no, what are we pounding? I love that he's 5 feet away and he's like, what? I got a phone call. Yeah, so any new followers get to have a random peep named after them. Any raiders that come in will get their own custom mascot. Any new subs will get to be named after... We'll get to have a stall, or actually, honestly, any sub. Whoever subbed to me, just let me know that you're subbed to me. And we can name a ride after you. In fact, Jay, aren't you subbed right now, Jay? You've subbed to me before. I know you sub. You bottom all the time. No. But we can name one of our flat rides or our stalls if you have a preference. If you'd like to have a hot dog stand named after you instead of whatever this is. And then any gift subs, whoever gifts the subs, gets to name their own roller coaster and pick the colors for it. And then, of course, whoever receives the gift subs get to get a stall or a flat ride. Look at this big rock. Look at this. That's a nice rock. That's a nice rock. Yeah. Anyway. One day I can afford to gift a sub. Dare, buddy. Someday. Someday we'll be able to afford a lot of things. Today is not that day. What was that? Pounding surf has been fixed. Okay. We should build... Okay, so we got that already. And we have a merry-go-round. We also have the chair swing, which I don't really want here. But I guess, you know, it kind of fits Western vibes a little bit if you're going, like, all-American Western, I guess. I don't know. I don't care for it, though. Eventually, I'd like to swap it out for something actually Western-themed according to the game. Because if we get rid of the spooky, and we get rid of... this is what we have for these rides, and these rides, and these rides, and... Oh. We got coasters. We have car. Coasters don't really have a rule, though. But, so far, the dinosaur theme part of the park is the only part that doesn't have a coaster. Which I think of... What is this one? Is this one a stand-up coaster? It looks like it. Yeah, this one's a stand-up. And then over here we have the junior coaster, it looks like. Yeah, because we could do that. I want to see if we can't do... Yeah, because that was a space coaster. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's bullets. The trains are little bullets. That's what it is. They're little shells. That's silly. I do want to see, though, what was this? I wasn't paying attention. A corkscrew coaster. I want to see what kind of trains I can do. Only the corkscrew train, apparently. There are no other trains to be done. It's a tilt coaster, not a corkscrew coaster. I lied. I'm a big fat liar. What's our research doing? A lot of scenery, but we also only have $50 towards research. But I think I'm trying to pay down our loan right now, so that might be why I have it set that way. Pay our loan! Whew, that was close. We almost paid 20% on $1,000 we weren't needing. Yeah, words. We're also charging by the ride. Each ride you pay a ticket to ride instead of having a park fee. Normally, if this were like real life, I wouldn't charge per ride. The problem is people will stay here for weeks. Why is there so much garbage in our park? Okay, we gotta train you. You need a little bit more training. What's your... Okay, you go there. Janitor 1 doesn't have a specific path. Oh no, you do have a specific path. Then where the are you both just on the same... Oh no, Janitor 2 doesn't have a specific path. Janitor 1 does. Okay. High Forest. It is not yet your dinner time. Calm down. I'm going to very specifically make this Janitor 1 section. And then I'm going to get a magical new janitor. You get out of here. We're going to train him up a little bit. So then hopefully, you know, we aren't dirty as fuck. Because finally this end of the sidewalk is clean, but as you get further and further this way, more and more garbage keeps happening. Look at all this throw up. Ooh, pirate flag on a pole. We're not doing pirates, though. We're doing Western. God damn it. It's just rude. Hi, Bingus. It's not your dinner time either yet. You guys need to go lay down. It is not dinner time yet. You big babies. Fuck off. Go lay down. Breathing all up in my face with that stinky breath. Get up here. Come on. Lay down. Good girl. You are also not getting... They're both up on me. They're both all up in my business. You better be sweeping. Sweep, 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 sweep. I wish it had, like, Zoo Tycoon where it just automatically followed. Like, it would actually track them on screen with the camera. Don't they know how warm it is? Maybe. Best value, hooray! That means I can train my janitor to be better at his job. Oh, janitor, I lost you after 2 seconds of watching you. There you go. Now we need to go bug our other janitor. It is actually very nice out today. I went out to check on the birds, and I sat out there and I watched them for a bit. Not only did I sit out there and watch them, they all stood together. Wade was hiding in the corner, as Wade does. To be expected of Wade. Would you get over here? God damn. Bob and Mark were eating lunch-ish, And then I watched them all, like, as a group almost, kind of walk over, and Bob got some water, and they were hanging out on the other side of their pen. Their coop, I guess. It's not really a coop, it's really just a wide, short cage. It's tall enough for them because, you know, they're little birds, but it's less coop and more box. more bird box. They're very happy in there, though. But they went over to the other side of the enclosure, and I watched them all together get together in their little sand pile, because they have like a 1 foot square little sand pit that I made for them because they love taking dust baths. And I watched all three of them side by side, fluffing up and rolling around and taking the really nice dust baths and all that good stuff. It was cute. I sat there and I watched them for like 20 minutes just doing that. Sorry, had to blow my nose and did not want it to be loud and gross on stream. I am very yucky right now. Very yucky sick. That's okay. I need one of these. I need to just walk into one of these first aid buildings and come back all better. That's a toilet. That's a unisex toilet. That's what that is. I like how the more you like zoom out, the more polygonal the shapes get. Like, I zoom all the way in. There's texture. There's shine. Like, there is straight up reflection on this. And then I zoom out a little bit. And oh, now we're a little wonky. We're very geometric. Oh, we're basic shapes now. Oh, and then we're gone. It's just really funny to me when they do that, because like all of the items do that. Like, as you zoom in, which if I were playing this on higher quality, it wouldn't be an issue. What are these seagulls doing? Oh, there's another one joining it. There must be. Oh, it's because they're garbage right here, but they can't reach it because the roller coaster's in the way. So they're just stuck circling. Oh, that's funny. Did something new happen? No. That's funny. I'm just gonna sit here and watch these seagulls all day long. In fact, actually, where is Janitor 3? Wait. You're just roving? There's all this crap and you're just roving? At least you're emptying a bin. Oh, but that's not your job. No. Janitor 3 at least is getting shit done. In your section. Hold on, I gotta give Janitor 3 his own section, because apparently nobody knows how to clean shit around here. We're just gonna give him the entirety of Cowboy Land is his jurisdiction. We'll get him some friends to help out later, but for now, he is the keeper of Cowboy Land. And then we shall get... Ooh, we shall pay off some more of our loan. And then we shall get another janitor. Janitor number 4, who we shall train. Do I not? Oh, apparently I don't have $200. But janitor number 4 shall be Eh. Eh. There we go. The Keeper of Spaceland. And eventually I'll get a guy for Dino Land. But right now, since Dino Land don't have shit, we're gonna call this good. And then eventually we'll have multiple keepers for each section of the park. So like we'll have a, a janitor for this main path, a janitor for this main path, and then probably like 2 or 3 per area, just to keep up with the dirt. Because I feel like if you go like one here, one here, one here, they're all kind of near each other, but not super far. 99 red balloons. I forgot about the challenges. It's been so long. We don't really care if you sell red ones, but for the love of God, we have too many balloons in stock. I don't know. Do we have a balloon stall? Can I postpone this? I don't even know if we have. Oh, we do have balloons. Okay. I would still like them to be themed balloons, but we can put in some generic ones, I suppose. Balloons sell well, why not? We should put them in down here, like so. I think we gotta sell them for $1.10. What color balloons do we want? Because we've got, I feel like Cowboy, right? Gives like orange, like this rusty orange color. Space obviously gives like a bluey purpley vibe, and Dinosaur gives green. But at the end of the day, if we mix all these colors, we get shit brown. I feel like we could go with yellow, because like you could do yellow dinosaurs, yellow stars, Cowboy. This is. I think I'm gonna do yellow. I feel like yellow is gonna be our best bet. Hopefully that challenge comes back up. And then eventually we could sell 99 balloons. The children, they hunger. It's raining in our park. So much rain. Zoom in and watch. Don't we have umbrellas for sale? Doesn't the information kiosk... Yeah, the information kiosk sells umbrellas. And yet people are running around panicking instead of buying them. I think it's because it's... What is it? Too busy? It's too busy, too busy, too busy. I need another information kiosk, I think. Like down here. Synchronized stuff. Perfect. So then I can put in... this guy. Probably not worth it now since it stopped raining, but you know, whatever. Wow. Oh, guys. We got T-Rex now. We're gonna make this shit so dinosaur. We also have Smilodon, but that's not dinosaur. Rawr. I would like. We also have Indian Smoke Signal, but I think we already put him. This game is not politically correct in any way. This game is too old for that. I don't. Yeah, we already have one in the cowboy part of the park, doing his part, making things look cowboy. Do we have trees? We don't have dinosaur trees. Does dinosaur even have trees? There should be like ferns and stuff, I think. We should eventually have like really large Cretaceous ferns or something to put in, I think. But look. That's right, traumatize the children. Wait, if I zoom in. Oh my god, he gets more geometry when I slightly zoom in further. I zoom out and he loses his definition on his brows. He goes from like 8 polygons to... From like 5 polygons to 8. 5. 8. Me. This is ridiculous. Yes, dogs, I know it's your dinner time. We are going to do a quick pause because apparently the dogs are absolutely starving to death. Because they haven't been fed since this morning. I will be right back. Hopefully I hit the right option. Alright. The dogs are now fed. We exist. I gotta refresh some stuff because I was gone for 30 seconds too long and now the stream manager doesn't like me. There we go. Problem solved. Don't worry about it. Back into motion. I didn't want things to be running in the background while I was off screen. Get up here, bud. Yeah, come on. Hello. Hi. I like how there's just cactuses everywhere outside of the park because there's like 2 whole cactuses in the park. It's just silly. I do wish I had more plants than like a handful of cactuses to put out though. I'm going to... Gross, dogs. 99 red balloons. Good luck. Okay, so now we really need to be selling these balloons. What are people's thoughts on the balloons? It's a really good value. Cool. Buy more balloons. Buy more balloons. I could put another balloon stand actually up at the front. But like I said, I really do want... like more style balloons, themed balloons. That's the word I was looking for. I like how they bought a balloon and then took a shit. Buy another balloon. That was mean. Aw, someone threw up. Gotta sell balloons somehow. People aren't really stopping to buy balloons, which is unfortunate. And it makes me think that maybe I should move the balloon stand. Okay. Let's put one in at the front of the park then. Open sesame. But we'll make these ones dark red. I don't know. I was just picking a color, man. The blood of the many who died, both in the Dino, Cowboy, and Space worlds. Ooh, humanoid robot animatronic. Hell yeah, where can we stick him? Right here. Oh, he's evil. That's an evil-looking robot. He's out to get me and all of my loved ones. Put another one right here, too. Goodness gravy. Paying off the loan. Paying off the loan. Paying off the loan. I don't think I actually put out that I was live other places. Uh-oh. That's alright. That's hilarious. They're dancing, they're T-posing. Dancing, T-posing. Dancing, T... That's just so funny to me that they just T-pose. Until you're close enough. It's so funny. That's hilarious. I love that. Hooray! Money! We're such a safe park, and we're very reliable, I think. I'm actually not sure. Like, the reward says we is. But, you know. Reward schmaward. Can I? There we go. Pay off that loan. Hell yeah. Statistics? No. Nah, this one. Reliability. Yeah, everybody's... The rollerplane's probably the least reliable. Oh, no, it's pounding surf. Pounding surf is least reliable, now that I've got them in order. Which is probably just because it's so far away from everything else, even though I have a mechanic specifically dedicated to this area. Popularity. Balloons 1 is not popular at all. Oh no. Guys, I don't think we're gonna win this challenge. We're not gonna sell enough balloons. That sucks. Balloon. How'd you get a blue balloon? How did you get a blue balloon? Where are these people getting these blue balloons from? Oh, I failed the challenge. Golden lion statue. That's definitely a generic statue. We don't care about that. Why is it so dirty up here? That's right, clean. Sir, get that, Oh, because he's the cowboy cleaner. Oh, God, it's so dirty right here in front of the hot dog stand. Just right here in front of the hot dog stand. Okay, you know what? Someone just threw up again. Janitor 1 is hard at work. I'll give him that. Hot dogs just broke down. Fucking of course it did. Ooh, not this though. We're gonna add a bonus employee specifically to this row. Because we already have one specifically to this row. But we're gonna make him clean. Faster. Better. He's gonna love his job, even though I don't pay him enough to love it. I pay him enough to live. I pay him a living wage, but I don't pay him enough to love cleaning up vomit. You know, that's a real question. How much would you have to be paid to genuinely be happy to go to work if your entire job was just cleaning up vomit and trash all day? But especially vomit. Like, it's not even the pay, really. Like, I mean, it is. Like, I'd have to at least be a livable wage. But it'd also be the hours. I wouldn't want to do a 9 to 5 doing that. It better be, like, regular PTO type shit. Paid PTO whenever I want, and not whenever the company says they'll allow me whenever I want, you know? Maybe like 3 days a week. I think 3 days a week at like $100 an hour. I think that would be enough. Plus PTO. Then I'd be happy to go to work and clean up vomit all day. Especially if I have, like, you know, gloves and shit. And I'm not cleaning it up with paper towels and hopes and dreams. As one does with dogs. When dogs get yucky tummy. I feel like I should put... Just because there's like this intersection here. I feel like I should add a sidewalk intersection right here. It is a seagull. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid birds. He's cleaning the vomit. Go away. It's the cleanest part of the park. Why are you here? And of course, this part is still disgusting. I feel like... I think what I'm going to do is that for the next quote-unquote day of the game, when it comes back around to like 10 p.m., I'm actually going to close the park so they can get caught up on cleaning. And then we'll reopen and let people back in. But also, since I have money now, up that research. We're not exactly spending it on anything else. Let's go. Conch shell is not dinosaur, or cowboy, or space. It is none of those things. I also, in my research, I want to get more roller coasters and maybe some junior rides. I don't really want more junior rides, but you know. Oh, we also got Bowman animatronic. Maybe we could put one. Oh, hey, we won tidiest park. I'm not sure how. Our park is normally always disgusting. I gotta rotate him, though. If I rotate him this way, is he gonna shoot people? I'm not really sure what his animation is. Okay, no, he just aims and then relaxes. Interesting choice, roller coaster tycoon. Bison animatronic. Oh yeah, we gotta put that over here by the bison roundup. Obviously, we gotta do a couple of those. Look at him. You're facing a little. I can't get him to face. I can't. It's kind of rude, not gonna lie. They won't let me rotate him. Either way, we got. Look! Oh my god, hold on. Bison! Oh my god. I think once when you zoom in, you get all up close as shit. They look great. They look amazing. But from 20 feet away, this is what I see without my glasses when I go outside. This is what happens when I get to see things outside. Does this count as Cowboy? No, it doesn't count as Cowboy. It counts as Adventure. I don't know why I thought it would count as Cowboy. Don't ask me things. But we got two things going right now. We're saving up money. Cool, we got a sign. And we're unlocking all the decoration for our parks. While also slowly, hopefully, waiting for a new roller coaster. Because we also have some coaster research and stuff like that going. Um, we can also do shops and facilities, I suppose. Get some of those in here. We don't need a whole lot of them, but some would be nice, you know. Oh, gross, bud. Burping on me. Hey, Twister Coaster, and we have almost $2,000 to build one. I don't suppose this comes with a dino theme version. I do just want to see. No, it's just the one style of train car. Okay. I mean, like, I'm not entirely against putting in one of these coasters as the coaster for this part of the park. If I'm going to, those could be a tilt coaster because that's currently the cheapest option. Let's actually have it start over here, right? So they have to actually walk up to the station. Yes, I love when coasters let you do a steeper incline. That's always my favorite. But I can't do that. Okay. We're not going to make this super tall. It doesn't need to be super tall. We'll have better coasters for that later. We're just going to give a little tease. We're going to tease our riders. That sounds bad. I don't have enough money to stop teasing. Look at our little train. Do you think I can make it look like the Jurassic Park Jeeps almost? Like the red and green? And then do like a dark green track or something? Wait, actually, what do the Jurassic Park Jeeps look like? Now that I think about it, I don't think I know what they look like. Yeah, we're just gonna let them coast. And we're gonna let them turn, right? You know? And then we're gonna... You know? Obviously. Did I miss anything? No. Look at those little cars go. Space hats. Hell yeah, space hats. I don't have enough money for space hats. I'm building a coaster. Yay! I also don't know how much to charge Snake Helter Skelter. I also don't know how much to charge for, the space hats. I don't have my little cheat sheet at the moment. It also seems like we're really struggling a bit financially. Place it. Okay, here, hold on. Let me get out my cheat sheet. I don't know why that's there. That's not what I want. Save pages? Well, that's the Sims. That's not what I want either. Oh, I see. I'm just dumb. Okay. Save pages. Roller Coaster Tycoon. There we go. New attraction, octopus. I feel like that's... Wait. Sorry, I'm dying. Oh, good lord. A space bobber is supposed to be 220, by the way, for anyone who was curious. Oh, good lord. Whew. This is where a dual monitor setup would come in real handy. But I really do think we're, like, losing money a bit. On balloons, specifically. Balloons, I feel like you're not doing very good. Space hats, we're gonna give a little bit of a break because they just got installed. Fishman guard, that is also not anything. See, but Balloons 1 is consistently losing money, so we're just gonna get rid of Balloons 1. We don't need that many balloon stations. And then Snake Helter Skelter was in fact pirates, not cowboys. Ooh, a launch coaster. Those are fun. I don't want to research too many coasters, though. Because I really need more scenery and attractions. Specifically themed ones. Because I just want to finish building this coaster. Twirler. That's a generic one, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, sad day. Alright. But we were gonna do this. And then whoosh, right? Well, not like that, we weren't. I don't have money for whoosh. Whee! Oh, no, no, close. Whew. That was close. Spooky windmill. That's definitely not anything we have, because that is spooky. You know, I kind of want to see what happens when I ride this coaster in really fast mode. Look at him go, look at him dance. Oh, we're waiting. It's spinning so fast, the clouds, they're moving. It's daytime. I was going to close the park. I forgot about that. Do I get to go yet? Hooray! Ugh. That was fun. Oh, God. Alright, what is this? Thank you for the check-in. I got jump scared by that. Okay, they've been fixed. We got beanie hats that nobody's going to care about. Shark on a scaffold. In Atlantis phase. So, it's giving us a lot of, like, adventure and sea Plank Pan Fire. Again, this is like an adventure Atlantis type deal. Which we don't want. I really want more Dinosaur. I know we got lots of Dinosaur. Oh, so sad. Yes, there we go. T-Rex attack. Ooh, I think this is actually... This is specifically, like, an event thing. So this is... I don't have money for it, but... If we wait, like, 5 more minutes... Dinosaur go around, yes! Parrot animatronic. We still don't have the money for this. Maybe I need to tone down my research just a little bit. Maybe we're spending too much money on research. But we do need more rides. I think that is definitely our biggest thing, is that we do, in fact, need more rides. I don't know why I said it with that inflection, but I did. Don't listen to me, please. Stop. I don't want to be perceived. Dinosaur. I feel like none of this is Dinosaur, but we're gonna call this close enough. And we're gonna give it... This was our sidewalk, right? No. That's a sidewalk anyway, not a queue. We're gonna give it... This. There we go. I'm not really sure why it didn't... Oh, because... That's not what it... There we go. That's not what it do anyway. We open... We make it like $1.20. Oh, we gotta go to settings. Right. It's gotta be a full load. And we need our guy to come every 10 minutes. Parrot animatronic. No, it's Forgotten Temple. These are all, like, pirates. We don't want that. Loop the loop. It's generic. Why are they all generic? I mean, we can theme them, but the problem is we gotta theme them with stuff. And we don't have stuff. A Nightmare Ash, that's not helpful. They're giving us all the spooky. We don't want the spooky. Souvenirs, that's not helpful, that's just generic. Look at him go! They enjoyed Dinosaur Go Round. Hooray! And then I think actually we can look at our map. Prehistoric. We have something that's giving adventure. I'm not sure what. Is it this? No, because that's generic. What's giving adventure? Adventure? Adventure. Is it the Rollo plane? No, because Rollo plane's generic. Okay, here, hold on. That's Safari. This is Adventure. I haven't put any of these down. Oh, no, T-Rex attack is just T-Rex attack. I don't really know what could possibly be giving adventure. Hot dogs? Do hot dogs give adventure? Is it the sand? Is it the sand? Does the type of dirt you use give adventure? Medium cactus. Bitches love cactuses. We're gonna put up another cactus here. Cactus, cactus. 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 Yeah, I don't know what could possibly be giving adventure. We've definitely got some Western going. We've definitely got a little tiny bit of generic, and supposedly some sci-fi here. But is it maybe this? Is this what's giving adventure? Is it because I put these on? Well, they didn't have a dinosaur-themed entrance. We still have adventure. Okay, I don't know, man. Is it the pathway? It is the pathways. The pathways are giving adventure, apparently. It's the Q line. How are you gonna give me a prehistoric option and not even give me prehistoric sidewalks? That's just dumb. A large pipe organ cactus! We're getting a lot of cactuses, guys. We're getting so many cactuses. Ah, but he doesn't fit there. Damn. He's so Portuguese. He's not. He's Western. And also, since we now have le money. This is a tilt coaster, so... I don't know if this is going to be too much. I have a feeling the answer is yes, because we just came down a big drop, and now we're doing this really tight turn. Honestly, I expected them to have more, like, thrill lift? How does one do a thrill lift? Tilt section. High bigness. Do I need to... Hold on. I want to know what a thrill lift is. Alright, that's what we're gonna find out. Oh... I don't think I have enough space for this with the way this is. Here, hold on. We don't have enough money. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out how this part of this actual coaster works. Because it's a tilt coaster. I would like to be able to use the tilt piece. But I have a feeling. Whirling Dervish. Ooh, that's... Oh, it's... Pirates. It's not, it's generic. What did I just lose $100 on? I have the tiniest part! Woo! Spaceship and launch gantry. Okay, well, obviously. Obviously. Okay, so this is a tilt section. But what does it do? I assume it tilts. Fence gate with cross member. It's apparently like a building decoration. I don't know how building happens. Okay, so what does... What does... Oh, it goes down. Oh, shit! It's... No, duh. It's a tilt coaster. Guys. I'm so stupid. It's a tilt coaster. Like Siren's Curse. At Cedar Point. It is a tilt coaster. I feel so stupid for not understanding that part of the concept. I feel like that should have been an easy concept to understand. Like, of all the parts of tilt coaster, I feel like coaster that... For some reason, I was imagining it stops the train and tilts it, like, left to right. Not rotating 90 degrees forward, you know? That is not what I imagined. A Phoenix Twister. I feel like that's also not in our theming. Dot dogs too, not our hot dogs. I'm pretty sure Floundering Fairy is also A generic. Yeah. Technically, Dino Go Round is also generic, but it's dinosaurs. I don't know why it's not considered prehistoric. Um, I, uh, I don't. Can it make it up this? Is this like a thing that it knows how to do on its own, or like? You say I don't have to. Oh, the money's up here. Okay. I gotta make 300 bucks. We're gonna see what this does, right? And then we'll do a tilt drop. Woolly mammoth. Damn. Oh. Um. Hold on. I'm not entirely sure I understand how this part of the coaster works. What? That is somehow worse than a normal tilt. I love it. Hold on, we're doing other shit now. Oh man, but it did stuff. Oh god damn it. I didn't realize that it sunk into the ground right there. God damn it. Hold on. Can I put my land back? No, pause. Pause. Be pulling that shit on me. Of course, it's costing me money to fix it. Nah. Construction. Swoop. Little tiny lift hill. Now, can I do a thrill lift bottom without it doing weird shit? Cool. I don't know why that's the way it is, but whatever floats its boat, I suppose. Oh my god, why is that? Why are you the way you are? Oh, right, it can't go over it because it tilts and shifts. Duh. Actually, if I go like this, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. That sucks, but oh well. Can I? Oh, because I paused time. Because I paused time, it's not going to actually test the ride. Oh, I don't want to go that far out. Whee! Oh, hold on, because I do want more station than we have. Perfect. I don't have enough money, though. How much does that cost? $1,000? We can get $1,000. I don't know that I care for the tilt drop. I feel like the tilt drop does not give Dinosaur to me, you know? This gives more space than it does Dinosaur. Can we just... Not this coaster. We'll save that for space. Space can have that coaster. We can do a twister coaster here. Sun cream stall. Okay, cool. Large hazel. Do I get options for coaster trains on this one? No. Cool. I didn't want coaster train options anyway. It's fine. I really don't care. Okay, is there any weird lifts on this one? No, just loops and shit. There's a launched lift hill. What do you mean a launched lift hill? How do I do that? Yes. Oh. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I can do this then? It does. It does means that. That's cool. Okay, hold on. How about the barrel roll? We don't need a barrel roll. It's fine. That's what we really need. There we go. I really like my overbank curves, not gonna lie. A plesiosaur statue. Particle mist. I also want to put way more cars per train. Like, this is gonna be a big coaster. Kind of coaster. Yeah. Oh, the fastest it can do is 8 miles an hour? I feel like that's not right. Look at that go. Right, we gotta make sure we turn that off, though, before we're done doing this. This is gonna be a real cool one. I like that launch. Plesiosaur statue. This is what I needed for right here. I'm gonna put this right here. Can I put him... Actually, can I put him in some water? Because I feel a little silly putting him on the ground. I threw him on the ground. Oh. That might have been a little too low. Oh, and then he pops his little noggin up. Yes. Perfect. Is this good? Is this good stuff? This feels like when you put a beta fish in a half-gallon tank, and I feel kind of bad. I also apparently still need to bring the ground back up. Okay. Oh god, not like that. There we go. His stupid little fins! No! Do we have fencing for Dinosaur yet? No. This still feels so sad. Oh god. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do a little, just a little. This isn't what I wanted either. Well, that ain't right. There we go. He is now in some water and less sad. Okay. We'll give him a fence, and it'll be a little less sad. Oh, I hate it. It makes me feel bad. Gatling gun. This is Cowboy? This is Cowboy. Um, yeah, we could stick this over here. And then we had more space. Oh, we also had rock. Hold on, we also have big Jurassic boulder. That's a nice boulder. Um, rock. Anyway. New invention stocks. Oh, not feel bad. We can absolutely put this right freaking here, though. Anyway, spaceship. Yes. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Na-di-da. Na-di-da. Get rid of witches. We don't want witches. We want spaceship. Right here. There we go. We don't want spooky. They keep trying to give us spooky. We don't want spooky. Spaceship. Spaceship. We're making progress. We're slowly but surely. Look at all that space. Look at all that. Ooh, spooky! Oh, wait. Is this spooky? No, that's not spooky. What is spooky? These are the only things new that I've put in that could possibly be spooky. The stocks was the spooky. There is no longer stocks. It is no longer spooky. We're still going to put in a Gatling gun. Did I put in anything else by accident? That was spooky. They're still trying to say, it's still trying to say it's spooky though, but I only had the one stock. Is the rock spooky? Is this a spooky rock? The rock is not spooky, I checked. Zipper. I love me a zipper. Zipper. Oh. You zoom out and they just straight up stop moving. Meh. Look at him. And his lifeless eyes. The robot arm. That's also a generic though, isn't it? Yeah, it's a generic. Which sucks. The child is snoring. Alright, construction. Flying saucers. Hell yeah, we can finally put in like an actual space ride again. For space! Okay, I feel like it's really, really overthinking this. don't think I can do that anyway, because I'm pretty sure the dinosaur's in my way. I'm not sure that's really what we want. There we go. Pufferfish. It's still not Space Cowboy Dinosaur, but okay. So far, our biggest difficulty in Space Cowboy Dinosaur Land is getting the right themed items for Space Cowboy Dinosaur Land. Is an acacia tree? I feel like acacia tree's not really. I feel like that's generic, isn't it? Or adventure, maybe? I guess I don't know. Depends on your adventure. Huzzah. I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh, but wait a minute. I wanted this to be a longer... No, I guess not. We'll just leave it with one train. It'll be fine. It's a big-ass train, so it's not like it's missing out on anything. Okay. Hold on. Acacia Tree's Adventure. Okay. That sucks. No, we want this one. Alright, let's test our coaster. Get ready. Wee. I feel that, oh, this one may be a little intense. Oh, it is a little intense, but it's got a little nausea, so that's actually not bad. We're going to change the colors of some things. I think we want to do green, and vomit green. What is this? The post? Oh, brown is great. Just like trees. A better brown than that, though. Yeah, sad brown. Oh, perfect. Jurassic Park already. Look at us go. No. We're gonna charge starting price of like $3 a ticket, I think. I think we can get away with that. Full load. Please, for the love of God, every 10 minutes, check it. What else do we got? Egypt Ram statue. Oh, we got, what did we get? We got a ride. Flying saucers, that's what we got. I don't have enough money to put in flying saucers. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to flying saucers. What's everybody's thoughts on this so far? Yeah, we want to go on the big scary dinosaur ride. Forrest also wants to go on the big scary dinosaur ride. He's like, what are we doing? I want to go places. He just knows the word go. He thinks go means he gets to go somewhere. No, we do not want to get rid of the Twister Coaster. We just want to get rid of the sidewalk piece. You're not going anywhere, bud. You can't ride this ride. First off, it's not real. It's a game. Second off, you're a dog. Dogs don't ride roller coasters, baby mans. No, they don't. Dogs don't ride roller coasters. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. He's like, you sure about that? I'm pretty sure this is not the right height. I think we need to make more money faster, please. Thank you. Nobody seems to want to ride this ride, even though it is open. That is a problem. It's a really good value. Ooh, path lamp for space. Fucking strobe light, though. It's gonna give me a stroke. Awful. It's a really good value. It's a really good value. Okay, so should I do 320 then? Barnstormer. Is that generic? It sure is. Okay, cool, cool. I do think now that we might have... Yes, we have enough money for flying saucers. Bang, yes, babe. That was the right one, right? That's... No, this is sci-fi. There we go. And then we want steel. Perfect. Cupid fountain. That's not very helpful. Oh, they just turn into plates. Just flat little discs. That's still pirates. That's not very helpful. And I still have to figure out, are people actually riding this ride? Really good value, really good value. Cool. We'll bump it up some more until you complain about it. Teacups ride, that's generic. Really good value. Let's try $4 and see what happens. If I do $4.50, you complain then? $5. You tell me. They're still saying it's a good value at $5. Probably just because it doesn't make them throw up. Ooh, Final Outpost, I think, is a Western one, though. And people are still saying it's a good value. Okay, what if we do $5.60? And of course it's raining, so nobody's going to ride it. But it's still a good value. Are we still saying it's a good value at this point? Jurassic Boulder 5! Hell yeah. More rocks. Okay, we're getting a lot less good values and more just general comments. So... Alright. I think that's about where we'll leave it, because people still definitely seem to be willing to pay that much to get on this ride. Which is good. What else do we have? What else? Golden Path Lamp is pirates, which we don't care about. Jurassic Boulder, number 5. Oh my god, that's a big rock. Why is it so big? This rock is as big as this ride. It's ridiculous. Oh, but we did want to put in this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It moved me places. Listen, unfortunately, dying is mandatory. But I think we want to put it right here is where he starts. Because if it starts here, by the time we get here, he'll roar at him, I think. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Mermaid is also not Cowboy Space Dinosaur. Man, apparently I need some more mechanics, because all my rides are just breaking down. Every single one of them. Final Outpost, that's the other one. Another decor item. Oh, perfect. Look at that. I kind of want to ride the ride now and see what it do. But first, we're going to put in this outpost over here. Decor. Outpost. Oh my god, it's fucking huge. What is with these giant decorations? Okay, we're going to save that for later. I know there's only so much you can do, Jay. But you need to do it more. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, wow! We have 3 mechanics, though. You would think that would be enough mechanics, but I guess not. Okay, Jay, do you have a footpath? You do. You have that general footpath. What the fuck? Okay, that's you. Mechanic 2, what's your... Mechanic 2 is in charge of this part of the park. Mechanic 3 is in charge of that section. So Mechanic 4 will be in charge of space, I guess, because apparently that's how we're doing the mechanics. Oh, wait, I didn't train Mechanic 4 yet. Get over here, you. Atlantis Vase is still not Space Cowboy Dinosaur. There we go. You know what I should do? Because I haven't done it. Where's Mechanic 2? Mechanic 2. We're gonna make you green. And you will be one of our other mods. Pixel bars. It's not a very neon green, though, unfortunately. It's kind of vomit greeny. It's the best I can do, though. And we're also going to finish training you, because apparently we didn't do that. Or Mechanic 3. Good lord. Is nobody trained in this fucking world? Generator 4 is not trained. 3, 2, 1, 5. Okay, there we go. Everybody's got their full training now. Wow. I'm not even in the coaster. I'm just on front. I will be your tour guide while we get murdered by this Velociraptor T-Rex thing. Don't worry about him. He's right there. But don't worry about him. He is not going to eat us. Maybe. He probably won't eat you. Anyway, enjoying the ride. I gotta turn all the way back around. Wow. You think my legs are just, like, stuck down, like, on each side of the bar here between the front and the actual car and the train? Because I feel like that's not safe. I feel like that's how a man loses legs. Or do you think I'm just sitting with my legs, like, kind of on top of this and just hanging onto the bars, like, slouchy-like from dear life? Look at the sky, it's so pretty. It's almost nighttime. After this ride, I'm going to close the park so people can clean. Man, this ride's taking forever to start. See, that's the thing I'm noticing, though, is that there's not enough people over here yet for this coaster to actually fill all the way up. Like, we don't really have a queue, which kind of sucks. It'll be much, much better once there actually is a full queue and people are getting in line to wait for the ride. And we're off. T-Rex! Wow. Even scarier at night. Whee! We run from the T-Rex. Wow. Whoa. Anyway. I can't believe that's not a nauseating ride. Ice cream! I fucking love ice cream. Termite mound. That's adventure. La-di-da. Ooh, but we can do another coaster in space, because space, again, does not have a lot of stuff. We're gonna do not the LIM, the tilt coaster. And we're gonna do that crazy sci-fi tilt that it had. No, that's not what I wanted. Thrill lift. Yes. No, we need more space than that. Humming pigeon catcher. I feel like that's a space plant. I don't like that it does that. Why does it use that? Oh, I don't have money. I'm out of money. That's okay. What came in? I was supposed to be doing something. Oh, this. This is definitely space. Space planet. Space planet. Space planet. Dying. Space planet. Alright. I think insanity is also just a generic. Yeah. There's not a lot of non-generic versions of those rides, which is kind of annoying. I feel like that's really not tall enough. Get out of my way. Yeah. But also, if I go any taller, good lord. Like, that's $500 just to do that. This is why roller coasters in real life cost millions and billions of dollars. Not really billions, but you know, millions. Treasure pile is pirates, not cowboys. Although I don't think cowboys would be adverse to treasure. They're giving us a lot of Atlantis crap right now. Oh, that's the wrong direction. That's not where I... There we go. This way. Playing Roller Coaster Tycoon reminds me of, like, that puzzle ball thing that was really popular for all of 5 seconds, and they had, like, all different kinds of modes. And there's, like, it's basically a marble run. But bad. Woo! This is Cowboy. You can put this in. I don't have enough money for that, apparently. God forbid I asked. And TNT boxes, guys. We're getting so much fucking Cowboy right now. Like, I remember those being insanely popular. I feel like I did something... Hold on. No, I did things right. Been doing stuff right. Anyway. Like, I remember them being insanely popular for all of 10 minutes. We're gonna open this. This is gonna be another, like, $1.10 kind of ride. Giant spider. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's the sound of me dying. But I think this is pretty good for today. As much as I'd like to finish this coaster, we don't have a lot of time for that. We can ride the Bucking Bull. Whoa! I was not prepared. Holy crap. Am I done? Do I get to be done? Huh. Alright. But I'm going to call this good for today. We made a lot of progress in our part. We have lights in our space district now. You can actually see the theming in our park now. So, that's cool. We have a coaster in Dinosaur Land with a dinosaur. A couple dinosaurs. So, you know, lots of progress made. I don't know when the next time we'll play this will be. It'll probably be whenever the next time there's a stream that I want to do that I'm not set up for whatever I plan on doing next. Or just can't do what I originally planned to do for those, like, Monday, Wednesday streams or stuff like that. But otherwise, Friday, I know we have our. Would you pause? Sick game. Cool. Friday, we will be starting our next game, which looks like it's going to be Finding Nemo, but if you want it to be something different, vote for the other one. You gotta vote to have your opinion heard. We're gonna play both of them eventually. We're gonna play Ribbit King and we're gonna play Finding Nemo. There's also other games on other consoles that I plan on doing in the future, but those... I want to get through the PlayStation ones first. We're gonna do a lot of PlayStation games, and then we're gonna do a lot of Wii. We might even do some Xbox. But that's way in the future. For now, we've got Finding Nemo and we've got Ribbit King. Those are our current games up in line next to play. So, it's looking like we're going to be playing Finding Nemo on Friday. And then hopefully on Monday, Wednesday, we'll be working on commissions. If I still have that commission to do. I probably will. There'll probably still be some fur on the back of the head left to do by then. It really depends on if I'm feeling better by then or not. A lot of it depends on if I can stop being sick. Yeah. I got sick. I got stomach bug. Not really a stomach bug. I got it's mostly my sinuses more than anything. I think I just really was out in the cold too long. So I got a really, really bad cold. Enough that I'm yucky gunky and need a little extra naps during the day. But that's okay. Hopefully it passes over soon and we'll be able to get back on track. But for now, we're going to find a raid and I will see you guys next time if I know how to hit my buttons right.